Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. Welcome back to our show commentary series on Star Wars Skeleton Crew. I am enjoying the show. Once again, Disney's what's ruined the show for me at least is that it's a little bit too short. Some of the writing can be hit or miss sometimes, but overall, very well done. We're gonna be moving on to episode 4. Can't say I remember. No, at 10. At 10. Okay. I don't know what that's. I'm curious if that will actually have any form of meaning. Our heroes face a surprise in a familiar setting. Okay, well, that doesn't. I mean, hey, I'll say that this doesn't give too much away, like the Edges of Sleep description. Because literally, if you read like the Edges of Sleep description for an episode, it will just spoil the actual next episode and not really not even dive into this the current episode that you're watching. So I'm curious what that means and where that goes. What I hope that they do dive into soon is the mystery behind the planet. Why is the planet exiled from everyone? Why does it seem like no one actually knows what's going on outside the world? Even like it seems like not even the parents understand what's going on. So it's like there's probably like another higher level to them that know more than them, because the kids don't know about the war. The kids don't know about Order 66, that the Jedi are gone, and I think that's what they'll dive into with Jude Law's character. The reason why he doesn't call himself a Jedi is because he wasn't fully trained, but he was probably a Padawan who got picked up by pirates, and ever since he's just been a scoundrel and all that. That's probably what they're gonna do. Which is kind of cool. That's a different story that, yeah, I haven't really seen. But I would like to see like some of his dark things that he had to do, and so to make people so afraid of him, hoping that he doesn't have a good heart towards the end. I'm like that's what people probably want, but for a story purpose and like a shocking moment, I want him to be truly evil. I would like not. Some people might disagree on me, with me on this part. I want to see him kill one of the kids. Can't take it back. Can't edit it out. That's not possible. So a lot of people are gonna hate me. Like, why would you want him to kill one of the kids? Because it would add some form of tension. I'm hoping that they have. I'm kind of curious if they'll have the balls to do something like that, or to have him betray the kids, stab them in the back. But I don't think Disney has the balls to do that, and we'll probably get a very generic ending, most likely. So, but yeah. Now, with that being said, let's get right into the episode. See, we're getting through all of this. Like, one of my biggest complaint is the runtime. This is like 2 minute, like a minute and a half. And next week, if we really wanted to skip the intro, let's just wait until the actual episode starts to show how far, how much of a runtime you really have. So it's a minute and 40 seconds. All right. So I guarantee when we get to the end of this episode, we'll have like still 7 minutes of actual runtime left. So 8 minutes or so of runtime. It's not a very long episode.
Can't believe it. It's real.
That's it. Look, houses. Home.
I see where the description is going for. So it's a different part of the planet there are homes, but they're destroyed. Yeah.
This is Atten. It's a lot like my home planet, actually.
This isn't home. Look.
Don't run off!
33, keep Jod on the ship until we get back.
Initiating babysitting sequence. Come on, baby.
Come
Onto
on.
the ship, baby. Baby. Don't make me count.
I do like this.
It does look exactly like home. Kim said that there were other hidden planets like ours that were all destroyed. So maybe this is another planet co-founded with that Aten.
Okay. Got it. So they thought that this was the planet, but it's not. But I would think the logical answer is that you just landed on the wrong side of your planet.
Maybe he was the leader of this planet.
Yeah, King No Head.
You think his name is King No Head?
It could be.
I was thinking of a different joke, but there's no adults around, so I'm not gonna make any
Your twig. If that Satan patrol gets much closer, they'll kill us all. Take cover. The enemy approaches.
I don't like your accent. Okay, that was pointless. I don't know why'd you do that. Your accent sounds more fake than the guy, than Jack's friend in Titanic. For a week, so.
I can take you somewhere safe. Follow me, quick and quiet.
What is up with these pointless moves? Why am I getting? Okay, I think I'm getting flashbacks to Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett, where you're just doing these most pointless moves, and it's like spin, for no reason. It's just to look cool, right?
Now, tell me, what do you seek?
Directions home.
What about the knowledge hidden in the Fallen Sanctum?
Aina.
Fallen Sanctum.
They're old carvings.
Train with my warriors, and we will decide if you are ready to brave the Fallen Sanctum.
Oh.
You there! What flag do you fly?
You know what? Just shoot me.
So did like a civil war break out on this planet? Like, did they figure out what was really going on? Like, what I guess their leaders' intentions were, so they broke out into like a civil war?
If it was me, I'd just say I was sorry. No more fighting. But that's probably just because I get too scared. Because I'm from a weak clan. You know, the one fight I was ever in was this one time my little brother Jorka stole my protractor, and I chased him all around the house until he jumped on my head, and I fell on the credenza and sprained my trunk.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he totally beat me, even though he's about half my size.
See, I do like that, you know, he's trying to, you know, almost teach her to be like a kid, like how she's teaching him to be a soldier. I do like that.
Go now. Scout ahead.
Us?
Vern, how are we gonna run away from this?
Don't say it. Don't wait until you get away. It's just like, what is up with characters saying things in front of like people like that?
Wow. You're the Troiks, right?
The Troik or your dead, sir. Name your rewards.
These four.
Jaw, do you actually?
We're saved!
Yeah, he's not gonna kill any of the kids. Damn it!
I see now. Your weakness. It makes you kind. And my world could use some kindness.
Neil.
Your acting could use some better acting. Stop being mean to the kid. Okay, so we're just going back to Book of Boba Fett. Pointless moves.
No, the coordinates are gone. Who would do that?
I did. Why, were you looking for those?
33. Where's An?
Can't say I remember.
Droids do what they're told. What if he can't say because he was ordered not to? I used the same trick on my nanny droid back home.
Took you this long to figure that out?
Then run memory override. You remember everything about An.
That simple, huh?
Told me. If anyone ever comes poking around, to pull them apart.
He fainted.
Okay. It really took her that long to figure like, oh, I overrided my droid back at home. Maybe the same thing happened to this droid. I'm gonna tell it to tell me where it is, and it's deep in his memory. It's like, really? Took you that long to figure that out? Okay. It's like you didn't decide to try that before. Again, people will say, well, she's a kid. She, you know, it takes a little bit of time to figure things out. But I feel like in a community where you're supposed to be really smart and evolve in a way, and you're being always constantly tested to, you know, do certain things, I feel like you would have figured that out. That would have been like one of the options that came into your mind to try, at least. And so, but okay. I wish that, and that was also kind of a little anticlimactic. I wish there was a little bit more of a fight between, at least, I guess, with Jude Law and next with the robot, with the droid. I think that could have added that could have been interesting to see, but it was just like, all right, that was like that's over, all done. It's same thing with building up like this other tribe that they're fighting, which we never see. It was probably the only time that we do see them is when Jude Law gets captured. But again, what happened between him and that tribe? Like, what? There's so much to unravel that the show that Disney. This is with all Disney shows that there's not enough time for it. There's just so much in it that they want to do, but then they decide to make it so short in the runtime. It's a very weird choice. And like, you know, they could have shown off a lot of cool stuff with that, with this other tribe. Now they could still do it because they're still on the they're still on this planet, and in episode, was it 5? Yeah, in episode 5 they can show off maybe the other tribe and dive into a little bit more why there's this civil war going on, why they raiding each other, like what else happened on this planet. I do think the show is missing some key elements to make it very interesting. I do still like the episode, but out of all of them, I think this is like I'm gonna bring down my rating of the episode to a C+, mainly because I think the runtime is now becoming a really big issue. Well, at first it wasn't really, but now it's becoming a really big issue. And next, they could have had a lot of interesting moments in that episode that they just decided not to go with, and so yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on episode 4. Hopefully the show starts picking it back up, especially, I mean, like the next episode is 46 minutes long, so if anything, it's probably going to be around the same amount of runtime as the first episode, meaning it could dive into a lot of stuff that the show hasn't yet to dive into. I just don't think it will. I honestly really don't think, but we'll have to wait and see. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys next Sunday and in the next review. Bye, guys.